everybody on Club. Hey, yeah. Let me see. Is they let me go live for some reason? Oh, okay. They let me go live. I'm already live. Shout out to everybody. Oh, no, they not let me go live on IG. I don't know what's going on. But salute to everybody on YouTube. Salute to everybody on Clubhouse. G-Mac, Stand On It Media. Pacoima's in the building. Unmessy, she on the phone. Carter Fly, we got senior citizens in the building. Richie Rich from the Z Spot. We got, I'm going to call y'all back, Smoked Out TV Reactions. Simply Talking. Salute. Salute to my brother Yael. He is in the building. I guess he just lost technical difficulties. Ike, what up? Mad at you. B-Mo. Shout out. B-Mo careful. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But even more than that, man, salute to everybody in the chat. Well, that's Yael part. Go ahead, y'all. Yeah. Oh, you muted up, brother. Well, since he ain't on it, the chat's where it's at. Stay active in the chat. Matter of fact, let me see them active chucks in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Henny glasses for the Henny gang. Stand On The Media. This about to be good. Stand On The Media. Salute Deucem Guy on the whole Damu Kiwe Conversations. Man, let's get it. 004 said, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Dollar Man said, let's go, boys. Yeah, I guess everybody been waiting to, expose another fraud. But shout out to the ETE. Expose the exposers. Niggas got a lot to say about Deuce M's. All I said was the nigga was a fanboy. He's a fan. What'd he say?
I'm a fanboy.
69 nigga uses, what'd he say? Freaky ass nigga uses 69.
Freaky ass nigga uses 69 God. Freaky ass nigga uses 69 God.
Who knew his 69 would be with a man? That's a man, Zesty Trapper.
That's a 66. That's the same number.
He flipped with these. He want to play swords, ladies and gentlemen. Rich
on guard, bitch ass nigga, on guard.
Hey, Rich Trapper exposed as a fake Kiwe and got down low accusations. We got the kind.
This is harmonious.
But the brother got a lot to say about me. Listen, bro. They had a whole panel. You know what I'm saying? Rich Trapper, Dream Foreign, who else was up? ODM Slim, Gangland Neem, right? All of these dudes, Damu Kiwe Conversations can't be the voice of the culture because they recorded Brick Baby. Nigga, I'm recording Yael right now. I'm recording everybody on Clubhouse right now. Everybody on Facebook right now. This is what we do. But even more than that, for those, I never explained myself because that's beneath me. But for the people, I want to give y'all a little, understanding of what really went down. So I said, okay, cool. Hey, can somebody pull up Chris on Clubhouse? So I said, okay, cool. I know where they going to go with it. You know what I'm saying? But what they didn't know and didn't even care to call me to find out, you know what I'm saying? Because they bit the bait. I'm on the phone with John Jeezy. We interviewed him. Go check on the date on Clubhouse and on YouTube. He said he's trying to get on No Jumper. I get Brick Not the Trick on the phone. This was before the Zesty Brick. I was still supporting Brick. You know what I'm saying? So he talking and he tell me, man, you heard the boy waving a white flag talking about WACK100, called him, trying to get him to talk Big U into allowing him to wave the white flag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I already heard, bro. Why you didn't record that shit? So Brick was on some, man, I'm in a position to win. I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't care about this internet BS. You know what I'm saying? They be trolling me, so I troll them back. He says that's why he does all of the zesty trolling, because people want to put that on him, right? So I wouldn't do it, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't wear pantyhose in my girl's wig either, you know what I'm saying? But hey, to each his own. If that's you, my nigga, if it floats your boat. So I said, okay, I'm going to call you back and record you, but here's John G's woo. He said, all right, because I don't know how to record. So shout out to my boy Scandalous, Los Angeles TV. You know what I'm saying? My A1 day one. I get him on the phone. Hey, look, nigga, we finna get a Brick on the phone. He already know we gonna record him. I'm gonna put something in there to make it seem like he didn't know he was being recorded, because he didn't want no extra funk and extra smoke, especially at his workplace. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. Oh my goodness. They had a poll. They can't be the voice of the culture. Damu Kiwe conversations and recording people. In California, it's illegal to record somebody without two people consent. I'm not going to commit a felony on what you call it, weirdos. You niggas was looking for a reason to hate, nigga. Nigga, I been seen it. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas don't got the credibility we got. You guys don't have the ties and reputations that we got. You niggas don't have the sources. See, you niggas could, hey, what the Crip cop call them niggas? He said that they cut and pasters, right? Y'all can cut and paste and ad-lib here and there and run y'all content. At Damu Kiwe Conversations, Henny Gang, Straight No Chaser. Shout out to my boy Smoke at the Smokey Show, Smoked Out TV, aka Simply Talking Podcast. We get receipts, bro.
And Scandalous Los Angeles.
Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Oh yeah, Scandalous is gonna dissect some shit. Y'all be hearing the intro. So we all people from our community. We could be at Crenshaw High School passing out backpacks. I don't want to get busted in the back of my head for something, a lie that I'd have made or allowed someone to run with without checking to see the credibility. We need receipts, right? Hit that like button on your way in. We got 100 people in here. Hit that like button. So we need receipts, right? We really gonna stand on anything that we do, and people know that because they know I'm known for standing on mine. They know Yael known for punching on niggas. Not once, not twice. We got about 3 incidents on the internet every time Yael took off. Yet these dudes is calling out fades and ain't nobody took no fades. You got on YouTube to try to prove to the world that you're tough enough to take a fade?
Damu Kiwe Conversations.
That's what teenagers do, bro. If you in your 40s or 50s or 60s and you on the internet still trying to prove yourself, listen, my nigga, you failed in the gangland. They say gang, what Munchie B, we finna get to that. Munchie B said, they say gangbangers is failures. Well, how'd you fail being a failure? You know what I'm saying? You even failed at that.
That's crazy that they say that, Deuce. You gotta say that again for the people who don't understand what you just said. I think that was so far beyond their understanding, bro. You a gang member, you a failure. So the ones who perpetrate to be a gang member, how you fail at that? You double failed. If that's
double
the case.
fail. And then you got these now zesty evidence of your zestiness. So look, let me finish. So they did that poll. Shout out Dream Foreign TV. I respect everybody right to have their own opinion, especially based on what they know at the time, right? So Rich Trapper is smart enough to understand that their hand is overplayed. So what Dream Foreign said, look, I wouldn't record him, but listen, he running content. Salute to that man. You know what I'm saying? Gangland Neem and all that. He'll record you. You want to push that narrative? I don't give a fuck, nigga. Who gonna do somebody? Niggas really gang business around this motherfucker. Now, you can try, but good luck. For over 30-something years, it's been some of the biggest gangsters in South Central Los Angeles that wanted my head. For 20-something years, it's been some of the dirtiest LAPD officers in Southwest Precinct that wanted my head and even made attempts on my life. We ain't the same, bro. You are not like us. None of you niggas. So y'all can continue to hate. But once that was over, okay, they only going by what they see. But one of them could at least call, hey, man, why you do the homie Brick Baby like that? You record niggas now? That's strange. That's some police shit. Niggas could have brought it to the table, and I would have been like, nah, look, bro, nigga, you right. That would be some police shit, but this was the play. You know what I'm saying? Ask Brick. Ask Scandalous. So, Zesty Trapper, you know what I'm saying? This was before the coming out of the Zesty Trapper and the proof. Oh, we finna get into the video. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into the video. I hope that y'all can see enough so that y'all would know that his thin ways that y'all been spotting and questioning, was he Zesty? Why did he move to Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? I hope that helps give you some understanding of what's going on. Hey, and salute to the Zesty Trapper, man, being the first openly gay, gang-affiliated homosexual. You know what I'm saying? We gonna support you in your endeavors. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Listen, bro, I don't got no problem with that community.
I don't either, but we're not gonna support him. He could be.
No, I'm gonna support him owning his truth, brother. You can't be putting people down when they're trying to be who they are.
No, he be who you are. I'm not supporting it. Stay over there, brother. Stay over there, brother. We do not share the same likings or understanding. You stay that way, and Damu Kiwe will stay this way.
And then I was wondering, why is he always trying to talk about he want to fight somebody? Bro, listen, you trying to get a fade, don't you know niggas will blow your top ramen and put some ragu sauce on them motherfuckers, bro? Like you slow, bro. You a smart, slow nigga. But maybe that's where that speech impediment and stutter come from, right? On top of that, so he stand on it, right? Oh, fuck Deuce in. This is what he said about me. I ain't did nothing to his zesty ass. We ran some content. Shout out to Imani, Nipsey Hussle daughter, exposing the allegations that Black Sam was allegedly beat her with like a rope, a horse's rope or something like that, right? And banged her head into the closet. These allegations of a man who's deceased, a man that all of y'all claim y'all support, y'all love, not here to do his job and protect his daughter. And she come with allegations that Black Sam did it. Well, the day after we did that, I'm quite sure it was Black Sam's lawyers who filed a motion to the court and got everything in there sealed. All of the names, all of the allegations, we still got the copy we got. Right? I went through that type of abuse. The team didn't want to go at Black Sam, right? Shout out Smoked Out. Shout out the Henny gang. You know what I'm saying? They like, look, you know, he's still mourning and that's just messy and this and this and that. And I said, man, what about his daughter? What about his daughter? Who's going to stand up for her? Who's going to echo her voice? I don't give a fuck who going against it or who don't like it. They talk bad about Jesus. Are you saying that his walks wasn't godlike? That he wasn't a prime example of how you're supposed to live your life? I'm no better than him and far from a saint. But I know right from wrong. And my natural instincts as a protector, because I went through physical abuse. I went into child protective services. My dad was in prison and wasn't able to get custody of me. Right? We going at him hard time. We finna fight for her and echo her voice. And that's what we did. The fanboy, the zesty trapper, you know what I'm saying? He in the chat. No, this is wrong. That's Nipsey, brother. He wouldn't do that. She's lying. Her mom told her to do that. You don't even know Black Sin. You don't even know China. You weren't there. But here you is adamantly protecting Black Sin.
He do know Black. He know a man named Sam that's Black. And he knows some China. He know China. He know Chinese food. And he know a girl from the hood named China.
Right.
Damu Kiwe conversation.
So I said, man, you just a fanboy. You're not connected to the rolling 60s, bro. You're not from 60s. You came on the internet false flagging, and to that boy told you claiming what? Oh, you need to pull up, my nigga, because I am that. Nigga, the bro, nigga. And nigga, you stop claiming 60s after that. Nigga, get on here pretending to be something you ain't. Weirdos. I still didn't air your bust ass out. Nigga, you aspire to be and to walk in the Chuck T's of niggas like me, nigga. You aspire to be and have a voice and to stand on business the way y'all do. See, this is what differentiates us, Damu Kiwe Conversations, from these other dudes, man. So he take his shot. They did the panel, and then I call him a fanboy, and he was butthurt. He got my phone number. I'm gonna block his number now because I don't want nobody to think it's some kind of relationship or entanglements. I don't swing on that side of the fence, brother. But do solo TV time. My brothers love y'all. Hey man, love you too, bro. Salute to you and salute to yours. But so he's passing. I want to fight Deuce M. This is messages he's passing when he got my number. If that wasn't the most passive aggressive shit I ever seen in my motherfucking life. Passive aggressive. Hey, Yael, why don't you go tell Messy Marv that I'm tired of his old ass trolling me and I want to fight? Wait, don't you got Messy number?
All right, young soldier, you gonna want to fight? Yeah, you want to fight? All right.
So I said, man, this cloud chasing nigga playing games gonna get himself hurt. But I see he cloud chasing. I see he's an attention-seeking whore. I see his feminine ways, his passive-aggressive ways. And then, here it go. We gonna get into the video. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. Hold on, let me get to the mark, and then we go get right to it, man. Hold on. Ooh-wee. Demon time exotic.
Hey,
here it go right here. What up, bro?
G, gotta read that comment. Salute to you, brother. And we appreciate we are the red noses and the blue noses of the internet. Damu Kiwe Conversations.
Big Dice, salute to Dice Media. The brothers in. We on here. Dago's in the building. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that long. And then we gonna flame CS2 back up. We got Munchie B who ate him alive for an hour on StreetTV. Let's go though.
Zesty. Don't do it halfway and then come and talk about it and then say, well, he could kill myself if I show it. No, nigga, he could unalive himself if you talk about it too. But you're talking about it, so don't halfway do it, bro. Don't halfway do it.
Listen. You won't let nobody talk. That's
what is you drinking over there? Hold up. First of all, what's that you drinking?
A beer.
It's Sunday. It's not.
I know that ain't a beer, homie.
That's a malt liquor. That's malt liquor.
Oh man, get him out of here, man. He over there drunk. He over there drunk, man. Come on, man. You over there drinking beers, man.
Are you drunk? Are you
football on? I can't drink.
All right, well, you get a pass. So this is what we're gonna do. If you have proof and you come into the internet with it, you have to show the facts. That's the problem with the internet now. There's too much accusing and no facts on this internet.
I already showed it.
Who showed it?
He said that I doctored it.
So if he showed it,
wait, pause that, Deuce.
No, stop, bro. I'm getting frustrated, brother, because you're not making. He showed it, and you're talking about it, but you won't show it, bro. If he showed it, you can show it. What are you talking about, bro? Put that shit on the screen, bro. You riding the fence. You not go.
Hey,
this is not a good start to your viral moment.
I've been calling money. I've been chopping it up with money behind the scenes, and I've been telling you like kick back on going on one, but I ain't gonna be able to control him in a minute.
Look at the video.
So look at this. Now look. Now his editor supposedly. Hold on. His editor. Oh, look, he all on there. I don't even. It's so nasty. This is nasty, man.
No, we don't want to see no freak. No, we don't want to see no freak.
Just try to keep
it.
No, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see no freak.
Put any part that doesn't have nudity. No, listen. Put the part that doesn't have nudity, but we can see what it is. If you can accomplish that. No, if you can accomplish that. If you can accomplish showing something that's not nudity.
What is he on right here?
Okay.
He on Grindr.
I see
that. He's
okay,
on live.
Hold
on. Yael, let me explain what we see right here.
Yeah, men.
Hey, we can't take that off.
Okay, cool.
No, take that off.
Man, put your phone
down. Take that off there. So, for those who don't know, Grindr is a gay dating site out here, right?
Grinding.
So while he's live, and just like I'm showing you this video, he was going through his thing. Is what are they called? Those the different like you got Chrome, he's going through that thing, and they see he's on Grindr looking for a man. That's a man, zesty trapper, bitch trapper. You's a real bitch boy, man, a real fuck boy, nigga, a real fuck nigga. And you got the nerve to talk about the dying nigga. This shit ain't right. This shit ain't even fair, man. Yael, I don't know, my nigga. This is what they're showing on this video, bro.
That's the thing.
All right, bro. We got you.
Go ahead.
He said, I gotta take it back to what the Rick Rock character said. It's a lot of people on YouTube not showing facts. First off, Damu Kiwe conversation we don't present anything without the facts. And if it ain't the facts, we ain't with that. You understand what I'm saying? Secondly, if you're a YouTuber and you're trying to clout chase off of an assumption or you're going off a hearsay, that's what you need to be bringing the facts for. The hearsay, the he say, the she say, what they say that won't say the truth with the facts. So your facts got to be upstanding with the truth and the facts. They got to correlate together. That's why Damu Kiwe conversation is and will forever be bringing the facts with receipts and the voice of the culture and the West Coast. And I'll land on that.
But you didn't speak up on the zesty trapper, brother. You got a picture, a video.
Hey, listen, brother.
Y'all was kind of hugged up, my nigga.
Oh man, listen, brother. These allegations that are being these allegations with these receipts that are being made, I had no inkling of what was going on with this brother. It was all love at the show, at the Kendrick Lamar video shoot. I was up there solo bolo, so you already know what time I'm on, and it's just showing love to niggas, and I didn't even know that's the type of time he on. And like you said, if that's what you own, brother, live in that. Just don't live and try to move in over here, because because you're getting evicted. We don't want no residents. Stay over there where you at.
We
And
good, bro. I mean, whatever you call them.
There's a community for you. There's there's an app for you. Here, there's some cities and I believe.
No, don't snipe him. I'm gonna call y'all back. That's not really 600. He trolling. Let him troll.
There's some communities out there in San Francisco. There's some communities in Long Beach you can move into. They take your kind, you know. So, yeah. Continue your journey, brother. If that is your journey.
Oh yeah, when the live hit, I'll holler at you later, Smokey. When the live hit, I got you, bro. But that was nasty work, man. You on what did he say it was called? Blender. He trying to get blended. You know what I'm saying? He down.
It was Grindr. Nigga said blender.
Oh, that's not what it's called. What is he called? I forgot the name that quick.
It was Grindr.
Grindr. Oh, he's trying to get grinded. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
He's trying to get grinded. Nigga sword fight. Nigga,
all the beautiful.
That nigga looking for a man with a with a gold tee. That's what turns him on, bro.
All the beautiful melanated women out here, he can select from, and you want to get grinded on by a big ass grown nigga.
But nah, look, man, zesty trapper, live your truth, man. Now everybody could really understand why you over accentuated your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Why you felt that you need to fight men? Why you even allegedly put hands on your baby mama? You know what I'm saying? Because you hate that she's a woman and you're not. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe because she found out and discovered your secret. Who knows? But there's a lot to show why you over accentuated and was going so hard to try to prove yourself. And you a 40, 45 year however old you is, man. You a grown ass man. Well, I don't know if that's the proper term, but we gonna switch lanes. We finna get into this Munchie B because he flamed CS2 back hours straight. Oh, it was so G too, man. We gonna go ahead and get into this. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Oh.
You know, it's me, Munchie B, and I'm back again. And
shout out StreetTV.
Happy holidays to everybody.
Go follow,
we just
Richard Hart
celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. I hope everybody in the holiday spirits. You know, I know I am. You know what I mean? I've been real productive. Check me out on Richard Hart _TV, my new name to the YouTube channel. And you know, I just dropped See No Evil, the sassy badass dish.
Shots fired, this the last clip. We only make deals with the dealership. No deal, nigga. This the perfect beat for me to kill a snake. Hood hopper, pyro, they used to be a Crip. Take it back to Denver, blow, we had you shook. Had them shook. I ran out the Hollies, that's a bad look. I'm only getting started, brody, let me cook.
Right ass shit.
When you didn't slide for nothing on 15. How does you niggas speak on Red Bull or IF? I'm known to slide with a clip full of the homies. They tell you, bitch, I'm with that. On pyro. How you let worm die and get no get back?
I'll tell you why I did that, because I ignored him for so long as far as music. Then me and Perry on JK, we got the video. Long live Blim. Rest in peace to my bro.
Facts.
And out now, the project Cold Journey by Slim 400. And I'm on there, Slim 400 featuring Munchie B and All-Star Jr. You know what I'm saying? So I've been back in the music bag. I want everybody to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know, it's been some things going on in these metaverse streets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go and touch on that. And as of recently, it was brought to my attention that it was a live going on via YouTube, and my name was the topic. You know what I'm saying? So Compton Rick Rock was you know, dialoguing with Melvin.
Hold on.
AKA Sassy.
Hey, so this is crazy. This is nasty work. They crushing the bitch trapper Trasher in the chat. They said Zesty Trap will beat some ass and then fuck you. So that was his whole plan. He trying to leave a snicker on the nigga after nasty work, man. Peanut peanut butter.
Did you see the other comment where it said that it was claimed to be false allegations and Rick Rock went live with the dude and it was false allegations?
Man, that's cap. Nigga, I had already heard about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got verification. Could have been came out here, but you know we need receipts, right? So
right, that was my point earlier.
So let me get to that before we let Munchie B get into it, so we can explain how I'm certain about this dude's sexual deviant behavior, right? So I got a call first from Scandalous Los Angeles TV, and he like, "Hey, Em, they saying that the boy Zesty Trapper was on YouTube, and he was on a gay dating site and this and that." I'm like, wait, what? They said why he was live, and somebody recorded it, and I'm like, oh, is that right? So then somebody else told me, yeah, the same story, and say that his manager, which is I think manager for ODM Slim, Gangland Neem, all of these dudes. I'm in that circle. I know those dudes. I'm in back channels with these dudes, man. Support their content and all of that. So I'm like, yeah, bro, but it ain't no receipts until if we can't get that video. I'm not finna slander a man character. I need verification. This Damu Kiwe Conversations, you know what I'm saying? And so then one of my bros, you know what I'm saying, the same one who marked that nigga out and told that nigga, you claiming 60s, come up over here, nigga. Come, nigga, I am that. Nigga, you need to come holler at me. Who put you on? Right? And then after that, all on the internet, you never heard him talking as if and acting as if he was. These dudes really do make a mockery of our culture, bro. These dudes that never made the cut. They weren't permitted to hang out because when it was time to go down, they wasn't around for none of that. You know what I'm saying? But so when they tell me, I get confirmation from him, and I was like, well, until the video come out, I'm not gonna react to it. Well, we just showed you the video, and the dude is got a YouTube. He's gonna be putting it out. Of course, he's gonna say it's edited. Of course, you don't want to come out yet, and that's up to you. But you and I know what's going on. Let's get back to the content. Munchie B, StreetTV.
So I'm gonna just refer to him as Melvin in this video, and another dude. I'm not gonna say his name. So my name came up a lot, and it was a lot of BS. I would say, you know what I'm saying, untrue, and it led me like kind of shocked on how people be so bold and sound so sure of themselves and be lying. So I ain't never had an issue with Compton Rick Rock, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna dispel some of the BS. You know what I'm saying? That was said.
Oh yeah, let me
because you got.
Hey, yeah, Compton Rick Rock, I don't have an issue with you either. You came up there, you disrespected me. All I did was bring out the fact that you wore pantyhose and your girl's wig and was twerking or whatever you would call yourself doing. I mean, I ain't finna do that. That's not the type of entertainment that I'm in, my nigga. You know, I'm not into that type of thing, cross-dressing. Hey, look, if you didn't want people to react to that, you should have never put that on the internet. I know you scrubbed the internet of it now because you had to rethink, you know, maybe you was exposing too much, or maybe they got on your helmet, whatever it was. But I didn't have no problem with you. You just couldn't handle the truth. You couldn't take a real nigga bringing that up to you and addressing it on the because it's something that you're ashamed of. You know come on, a real Compton Crip ain't finna be doing all that, bro. That's not a good look. But I ain't got a problem with him either, man. But that's just to let y'all know.
you have no clue. You know what I'm saying? You just listening, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You dialoguing, you asking questions. All right, and this ain't in no particular order. For one, me getting shot by the homies. The only reason why they didn't kill me is because my mama and my grandma begged them not to. Right? Okay.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45.
That's crazy. My grandma is an 83-year-old woman, bro. A Buddhist lady that live in Manchester, Missouri, bro. She's nowhere near California, bro. My mom and for my grandma don't know the first or the second to the last thing about any gangs. All she know is her grandson's got a lot of tattoos and they be in trouble sometime. You know what I'm saying? I believe a couple years back, I had my shirt off. She asked me, "What is IF?" And I'm like, "Oh man, some stupid stuff me and my friends put together when we was younger. We some dumb stuff." She's like, "Oh, okay."
No.
My mom, she's not with if she could stop somebody from doing something to me, well, she got more pull than a lot of niggas. I don't know. My mom don't have nothing to do with nothing. My mom is not with the gang shit.
Yeah.
None of that. She's not with. He just blatantly made that up. Okay.
Hey, hold on real quick, man. This dude, Broski said, "Mess a smoker." Talking about Messy Moore from Pacoima, Peru, not up north California, bro. I see you're not familiar around these parts.
I'm about to say that's
one. All right, for two, my dislike against this young man is not about a broad. Like I said, and I'm gonna speak through this part. We became in a DM because the young lady was looking over my shoulder because we was chilling. She seen him come across my screen. She said, "I don't like him." I said, "Why? He's cool." She said some bullshit. I got in his DM thinking I could mediate it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I met him, he was very respectful. Hit him. He said, "What's up?" I said what I said. I'm like, "Damn, what's up with you and Ash Bash?" And he went. I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "All right, bet." He kept going off. I said, "Bet." I left it at that. Shortly after, we're in Denver, and Lord behold, he's out there. Now, all that pat in my pockets, fictitious. And then you say, "Oh, I know you didn't have no gun because people got checked to be in there." I mean, and you said the only one that had fire in there is because you had security. That's a lie. You was with the lady, your caretaker, Angel, and you was with Travis Ford. There is no team. You came, you didn't perform with Munchie Slick. Y'all don't even have any music together. You came a little later, and it's almost like you ran on stage and start rocking out with him, like a broad to do. You know what I'm saying? Period. But where's the footage with you patting my pockets or checking me for a weapon? Not a performance. Forget that. We all know we was in the same place. Where's me getting patted like your girlfriend said? Where's that at? Now, Mr. Lucy Lou and Wackisha, you know what I mean? I'm not a hater. I could put you in contact with Fast Eddie, who he's the reason why everybody was out there. Me, Perion J. Key, the homie Mookie that also wanted at him because you know the West Side had the issue with him. Munchie Slick, Red Rum, all these people is out there because of Fast Eddie got him out there to be there in this common place. Okay. Now, however he got there, I don't know. When it was time to leave, he's supposed to leave in the van with us, and he didn't. You know why? Because they was growling and foaming at the mouth. Did he get whooped on or touched? No. Was he spooked? Yes. Did he leave in the transportation he was supposed to leave in? No. Did he leave
the link for what?
Denver a day early? Yes. He didn't go to Colorado Springs the next day. Now, I will put you in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want you to be lost, Rick Rock, because you said something about people getting up, talking about people every day, and you describing Wack. I don't get up talking about him every day. And that ain't the content that we run on StreetTV.
Putting panties trapper.
Now, what else did he say? Okay. Now, even after Denver, me and him came to a common ground. There was no problem. The problem arrived again is when it was an incident with Slim 400 at a toy giveaway or something with one of Slim 400 rivals, and my bro rest in peace wasn't on the winning end. Okay, now your boy Sassy get the running like this story that he was present for, talking about it, and now shortly after that the homie passed and he's still talking.
Listen, you want to skip this ad? I would too. But what if I told you there's a skip ad
about
it? Basically, what happened was, Slim 100, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He put up to a function on the east side of Bompton. You know what I'm saying? We called and asked him what was he gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Blood was talking about no, he didn't even answer our DM. So when we out there at the function, he put up out of nowhere. We like, damn, why you didn't tell us? You know what I'm saying? But his ops was up there. You feel me? If he would have told us, we would have knew how to usher him up in there. You feel me? So to pull up, hop out, and all that. You feel what I'm saying? My manager at the time told him to get out the car, but it's another story. He told him to get out the car and left it right there with us. One of Slim enemies rolled up and started pressing him. You feel me? When Slim said his hood, fired on him, I pushed him off Slim and was like, man, this is a toy drive. Then another big homie from Ludasport got the on. You feel what I'm saying? Bad. Slim been acting funny with me ever since then. You feel me? But I guess his karma was bad because right after he left that event, he went to another event and that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
it was a misunderstanding, and I believe
that's my
let me say something.
Definitely not talking about it.
And if I wanted to, I will.
Why are you trying to disrespect the homie? Let the homie rest. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? And that's when I became irritated. And then I got on his DM, and he blocked me. And that's been the problem ever since then. Stop spinning narratives, bro. Stop spinning narratives. And last but not least,
hold on. About
Tani is very talented.
About my biz, look, bro. I take it you from the Bay. Hey, Yael, you speaking on San Francisco, but Crips be with all the homosexual acts in the pen. Keep Frisco out your mouth. You probably never even been to the Bay.
Oh my gosh, bro. You getting in your feelings over certain cities, bro. Stop it. Ain't nobody said the whole.
Bro, he know that's the home of the advocacy of that. He's not talking about Filmo. He's not talking about Hunters Point. He's talking about San Francisco, bro. Get out your fields, bro. We already exposed one zesty nigga today. Don't be the second, bro. Like, as far as the Bay Area, yeah, bro. I stayed in the Bay Area about 4 years ago. For a couple months. So yeah, bro, I've been up there.
I was out there for 7 months.
7?
Yeah, nigga. Rich.
And I love the Bay.
Did a couple songs with her. Okay. Do I want her? No. Is getting the hair from Tania a flex? No. But I said it because I know it gets this man angry. This is his baby mama. Women be a casualty of war at all times. Is it a lie? F no. She admitted it to Alex Alonso, but she just was like, well why much you got to keep saying it? That's all she said. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's going to be the last time I ever say that or bring up the topic of her giving me head ever. I'm not going to say it ever again.
The link for Zesty Trapper.
Okay? Because I had to talk with my team. Like, we're going to put it to rest. You know what I'm saying?
But
to add to that,
you want it out? You just got it
ring low.
Way.
She know for a fact. So actually caught the Crip homegirl, bro.
Shit, we're not buying it.
So that's that. And shout out to Nia. You know what I'm saying? No shade to her.
The niggas ain't hard.
You can't put nobody out there to be a liar, and that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? We go break it down because it's kind of sad because you giving a weirdo a ear. You know what I'm saying? And then he talking to somebody that's credible. And then, you know what I'm saying? And people watching might think, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you've been a good listener, giving them an ear, they might think you going with the BS. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least is when it comes to Compton Rick Rock. He say imaginary kills and all that. Well, I don't be on the internet bragging about anything like that. Don't get a song mixed up when everybody we talk how we talking music. Don't get it mixed up.
No, Atlanta.
The young man want to know, well, if he did X, Y, and Z, why so many of his enemies, the neighborhood Crips, they cool with him or whoop, right? Now, Rick Rock, you being older than me, right? You know when you and your rivals been out here playing ball for years.
Yeah, you do.
And at some point it become a respect, like, yeah, he did it up. I can't lie. We didn't squabble 5 times in juvenile hall. Oh yeah, he came through. It was a close call.
Pussy
or,
boy,
oh, he gave me a pass. Or you know what I'm saying? And then people
Zesty
they pass that, and then
someone like Brick Baby.
It's a respect thing. But if you don't really come from that culture, I don't really expect you to understand that.
Who is this weird?
Okay. Now, for example, I think his name L Crazy Mike from Schoolyard. When Jimbo from 20s, which is a rival, he passed away.
Disgrace top model.
A big fixture in the Roller 20 Bloods.
He came to the big
park
homie Jimbo
and donated $1,000.
I don't talk about a lot of different stuff in the gang ties and this and that, especially with those living, but the homie Jimbo gone. That's one of my big homies, Bank Days. Y'all already know what it is. Neighbors. Ends don't need no friends. But we'll talk about that. Stay tuned.
To his service. This is his main op. Schoolyard and 20s is not friendly. When Monster Cody died, we know all the damage that Monster Cody did. There were Rolling 60s at his funeral. And when Pretty Boy died from Rolling 60s,
everybody
there were 8 Trey gangsters at his funeral. So that's just how it worked in this gang bang world, man. But I don't expect that dude to understand that, because he don't rock how we rock. He don't come from where we come from. You know what I mean? I don't understand that, but I don't understand him. Oh, I forgot. Disrespecting the dead. Dissing the dead. Okay. Now, this dude will have a problem with somebody and reference somebody that's resting in peace. You have a problem with Fig Newton. Keep it on Fig Newton. You ain't got to bring up Braves. Rest in peace. You don't got to do that. Okay. You coming at me? You ain't got to bring up Red Bull. My homeboy, rest in peace. Okay. You going to get into it with Nina Boy. You ain't got to bring up his brother, rest in peace, no good.
Hey, Snoopy rat ass. Dead homies, when I see you, I'm breaking your jaw, nigga. Don't think a nigga didn't catch that. You talking about no good, nigga. I got no good put on the set, nigga. Bust ass, nigga. You don't even be knowing who you talk about. You talking to Nina Boy, address Nina Boy. Now you didn't involve the brims, nigga. I'ma knock your motherfucking teeth out your mouth. Believe that, nigga. Talk about why the homie no good, nigga. BIP to the homie baby no good.
I'm missing one. So and me, I play how I play, bro. You could do whatever you want to do, as long as you can handle it. So don't cry wolf later when the consequence come. I'm one of those, you know what I'm saying? So if I said F them young 2 gentlemen that he cares so much about, I said it, and I'm gonna stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on being cool with this dude ever in life. Although he dialogued with Rennie Loke, and he told Rennie Loke, you want to sit down with me, and he bring 3 hits on me, I bring 3 mines, and we talk. No. If I squash anything with anybody, it's gonna be somebody that's a worthy person of doing it. I sat down with 80 from 60s. You know why? Because 80's a real rolling 60. And we both respect where we come from, so it makes sense. It don't make any sense for me to talk to a snitch and sit down with a snitch. It don't. I got morals, bro. So I mean, I just want you to let them know about the respect thing. How enemies can have respect for they opposition from the other side and things like that. You know what I mean? Oh, another lie he said. And not only him, the other dude, when y'all was dialoguing him about Alex Alonso. And I know he probably don't want me to even touch on this, but I mean, if you from the LA streets, You know who Lil S-Born is. and he's from Roller 60s, and he's one of my rivals. But when it comes to the game,
he said Rick Rock and what's his name got him on right now. Hold on, listen to this dude, whole smacker. Rick Rock got Demon Time and the dude that accused Trapper on live, right? I don't know, Deuce Emma or Deuce Ma, you looking like a liar right now, nigga. I looking like a liar. Well, tell Rich Trapper to come on. I dropped the thing for him, and I want him to put that on his dead family members and to put that on 6-0, and I'll get the homies, nigga, to that got the same manager as you, nigga. Nigga, to put that on Neighborhood Crip, to put that on they sets, nigga. Nigga, they been knew your zesty ass once the video shit dropped, nigga. Bet you he don't step up to that, nigga. I'll flame his ass. Nigga, send that nigga back to Atlanta with his tutu on, nigga. Let's go.
the gangsterism, I got respect for him. He's not a buster by far. Okay. Alex and they aided him, bro. If you know his case, you know his case. We ain't got to talk about it. It's a sensitive subject to a certain community. But Alex and they aided his representation, you know what I'm saying, and helped them get back to the streets, bro. So if you from the Crenshaw district, then you know. If you know, you know. Okay, one other person, shout out Porky from Kitchen Crip. One of his young homies, Poppy. He aided him to get back to the streets, bro. Him and his attorney aided them getting them back to the streets. So I want people to stop being so ignorant, bro, and make shit make sense, bro. Just don't try to look to bash somebody because you don't F with them. Because it's a lot of people I don't F with, but I'm not about to lie on them.
Shout out to the UK.
I'm not about to lie on them.
Cross the pond.
Shout out Compton Red Rock and all he doing on everything. I got a great deal of respect for the nutties. So you know what I'm saying. Don't know Rick Rock that well, but for a section, you know, I know a good amount of them. And shout out the nutties though. You know what I'm saying. And I heard you say free G Weeder when he get out, and so you in tune with your ops also. So just talk to, you know, so you trying to mentor him and help him out, man. Talk to that dude, man. You know what I'm saying. But moving on.
He said, "I'll
make
Wack Chucks get active and
Cash Jones, WACK100.
Okay, here you go. Right. We finna start cooking.
He loved trying to like try to debunk me, bro, and make me appear a way I'm not. You know what I mean? He heavy on the Munchie B slander. You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't know. I think it's self-hate. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm the blood he always wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Me and his resume.
Hold on.
And there's nothing.
With all due respect, that was so disrespectful right there. Hey, yeah.
Damu Kiwe, Conversations.
CS2 back. WACK100 is a year older than me, right?
Correct. Oh, he is?
Yeah, he a year older than me. I'm 46. He's 47 right now, right? In April, he'll turn 48, and then I'll turn 47. But look, in May. But look, bro, this nigga Munchie B is the young homie gangster, right? He did his stuff when he was supposed to, all of this. That nigga said, I think that he's trying to debunk who I am because I'm the blood that he always wanted to be.
And I'm going to agree with Munchie B on that. First off, salute to Munchie. Bro always hit me up. It's always love. We got to get some music finished up. And yeah, man, like he stand on business every time I see him in person. Every time I ran into him in like a function, it was always the same energy. You know, bro ain't never on no extra out shit. Bro always, you know, he's a good dude. He be having his homies with him. It's all love, and I fuck with Munchie B. So yeah, man, I believe.
Oh yeah, the next person who say that they in demon time, nigga, them niggas had 80 people on their live. We got almost 400. This is Damu Kiwe conversation. Creme de la creme with Yael and Deuce Sims from Brims. You know what I'm saying? What is y'all talking about, man? We the content. Let's go, man.
Nothing to brag about. It don't weigh out. Okay, I'm gonna start there. Now, I did all right in school. I messed up outside of class. I made cool grades, but I wasn't too good in math. But I know simple math. You know what I'm saying? But I know if 2P's Paquema Paru came out at 83 and Wack started banging at 89, that's 6 years on the streets. Okay. And then you end up going to jail in the early 90s. What year exactly? I don't know. You went to jail for shooting somebody with a pellet gun or a BB gun or something crazy, right? Something if I was running around with, like, the big homies would collar me up, like, what is this? So you know if you point this at somebody, they already bark you down? This was my big homies. What is this? I never owned one of those before. You know what I'm saying? So you went to jail for that. From there to YA, misbehaving YA, and went from YA to the penitentiary. Got out in the mid to the late 90s, and he was driving trucks, met some good people, got intertwined with music, death row, and never looked back. Where was there any activity at? You can't talk tough to real people that come from it, Cash. You can't. When have you ever been active? When have shooting somebody with a BB gun became a stripe or some gangster shit? I don't know. And you say Munchie B's a snitch.
Bitch trapper.
But there's no paperwork on me out there, not even fake paperwork. Since you say the CS2 back thing is fake. Not even that about me though. But it's out there about you.
No, it's definitely real. And we're gonna get into that also. But he's just, for argument's sake, trying to give him benefit of the doubt that he got smut on his name and he don't. Nothing.
Ooh. Okay. I just want to know, man, you got the audacity, bro. And then you got scandals like grooming 8-year-olds or some shit. Like, so you the worst kind of person. You got some underage pedophile allegations about grooming an 8-year-old, and you got a snitch allegation. That's the worst. That's 2 of the worst things you could be. And the last one is a hood hopper. That's the two out of the 3 worst things you could be in a gang culture, and you that, what?
Damn.
Do you know the U.S. solar company's nasty little secret?
Wait.
It turns out that if you live in Wisconsin, they have to give
Conversations.
That nigga said, okay, you ain't a hood hopper, but you still got 2 out of 3 worst things you could be as a gang member. Child grooming allegations with your cult-like behavior over there with the what they were calling them, the kitty cult, right? And this 8-year-old girl, and then you got these rat allegations. We're gonna get into the rat allegations at the end of this cooking that Munchie.
Come on, bro.
Doing.
Knock it off. Once you tell the real why you wasn't at the Pyro Peace March. Because don't know Pyro's F with you. Who? Hey, bro, you a failure when it comes to gangbanging. I don't know how you could fail gangbanging. How you fail being a failure? Because a gangbanger, we doing a lot of effing up. So how you fail doing that, bro? Everybody a snitch.
That nigga, hey, go ahead and speak on that real quick, y'all, because that was a classic line, bro. He definitely need his props on that one. How did you fail being a gangbanger? Gangbangers are looked at as failures because we do a lot of effing up, right? So how did you fail at being a gangbanger?
Man, I mean, he failed by putting on the he put on the persona, and then there was nothing to do after that. He put it on and never did nothing. So that's how he failed. It's like going to class and not doing no schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? And you just fail. So you went to you got quote unquote put on, to Pacoima, because I know some real Pacoimas. Shout out G Mac, Messy Marv, Baby Skimp, Lil J Extras. You feel me? I know real Pacoimas. And niggas, and rightfully so, are active and allegedly in whatever they've done in their generation. You have no stories. The only story that you big up in is that you shot a nigga with a pellet gun, bro. You are the BB gun bandit. So
well,
that was a failure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with Munchie B on this one. If my homies, the homies that I used to roll with, caught me with a pellet gun, nigga probably would have snatched my ass up. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing with this pellet gun? L? These niggas out here will hurt you with real ammunition. So that's whoever was over you and letting you run around like that, that was out. And secondly, you put the C blank on your name, like, bro, I know real dudes that was C blanking. You was not one of those dudes.
Right.
And from no generation can a man speak and say, like, oh, man, that nigga C blank Wack. Oh man, that nigga was active blood on Pyro blood. No stories for you, my guy. No stories. Not one story.
No. I heard one, but we can't incriminate him. It was so hilarious. I don't even think he could go to jail. I don't even think he could go to jail for this clown shit. But just know that the people didn't even realize it was a party, and they continued to party. You know what I'm saying? Hit nothing.
Well, and at the end of the day, dudes, all the individuals that's around this man, this coward, this perpetrator, not correcting nothing, yet they're protecting the goofy gas and name that he has and the goofy work that he does. So they just as bad as him. But the fact that y'all let this man live this lie, you live a lie, then there's more lies to come right behind it, and then there's no truth to be edified. And then when niggas try to get down to the meat of the whole situation, there's nothing, because it was no meat to be never. It was never there. Meaning your career was never a career. It was all in your mind. It was all in your make-believe mind. And it's sad that you got niggas pumping up helium and niggas like him. You know, helium, when you blow a balloon up, he's full of helium. And that's just what the evidence is, dealing with this buster, custer, puster, whatever you want to call him. He's one of those. And he's a make-believe story that nobody, no, I didn't even believe him. Pyro, nigga shot. Boom, boom, boom. I don't believe nothing. Believe it? No. I'll say this, McElroy, CS2. You gotta prove it. You still got proving to do at 48 years old. You got
pushing 50. That's
proven to do.
Diabolical, nigga.
I know young niggas more gangster and got more
stripes than him. Yeah.
And OG before you even could claim.
Hey, CS2 back. Nah, check this out, my nigga. Niggas saying you ain't put in no work, that you rolled it up when the homies told you to handle your business on the yard with the homie, right? Saying you got into it with the police, that they dissed the Bloods and all of this. CS2 back, how you going out like this in 2024? CS2 back.
Hey, listen. Hey, Lamonte.
What's up, man?
Hey, my career is my career. Whether you were there or not, it was in the metaverse. You ain't been in the metaverse like me.
I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about on the streets, you said your name was C blank Wack, right?
What
and
you mean? I am the blank.
Listen,
my name is C blank Wack.
That name in jail unless you.
I never earned the blank. I never. Nigga never earned the blank on the name, bro.
So CB4, what you want to be me for?
You spent what, over 15 years with Big U. All of a sudden he a snitch. You didn't think he was a snitch then? What happened? He was daddy for years. You was D-Ride in the 60s for years. Oh, okay. Well, I was just chilling up. I was checking out $1 million worth of game, and they one of my favorite. They like top 4 podcasts I check out. I'm a fan of Wallow. Wallow got a lot of wisdom. He a deep dude, very entertaining. I mess with $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? And he said something interesting, bro. I'm like, man, this contradicting ass, man, what is wrong with bro? Right? And here are the clip. Damn. So okay, let me get this right. You giving them flowers maybe 3 years ago, and now you've been bashing them for 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 4, and now it's 2024. You've been bashing them you've been bashing them for like 2 years. 2 years. You on the internet acting like he not this and this and that, but you brought up a story where he beat up 20 Hispanics, 20 Southsiders on the yard in a riot in prison. He didn't bring it up. You brought it up. You put Big U before Tookie and Raymond Washington. And it's everybody go check out $1 million worth of game, the interview
now,
with
let's talk about that.
Big U and
likely,
one.
That's how CS2 Back looked at Big U. He said he put Big U as the greatest Crip and with the most achievements before Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington. That's high praise. And then he went into explaining right here how he put fires out like a fireman. Y'all, that's your hero as a kid, right? Put fires out with rival gangs to bring down the crime rate of gang murders in his section, right? He asked him who was the biggest Crip out of Los Angeles in history. He said Big U. And now the same person who he held so highly esteemed is one of the main ones he target every day with slander. Nasty work. Friends like that who need enemies. Let's go.
100. Now you said all these good things about this man. What happened? Even when you mad at somebody,
sweet port,
it still remains. I could not be with my girlfriend next week, but I can't deny when it go bad, she was a good girl. So now everything you said is no bueno. Come on, bald head, you tripping, bro? You tripping, bro? Hey, you can fool the internet, bro. You can't fool everybody from the streets, bro. You can't.
Yeah, Big
can't.
Said not him.
Sorry to say, brother.
If you are over 45, don't eat these liver-destroying foods.
A lot of people think that alcohol.
Let me see. Is anything more about you, bald head, before I bounce? I'm pretty sure it's before I go on to the next thing, because you in business a lot. Man. Okay, yeah. And stop texting everybody talking about who feed the people, lead the people. That don't mean shit, bro. That mean and they selling out. That's all that's all that mean, bro. You and come on, bro. And I ain't heard nothing about a Beck address as far as that studio goes since your divorce, bro. Did Kim take the studio?
Damn.
I don't know, bro.
Damn.
I don't know. But you need to tighten up, Mr. Cash Jones. You know what I'm saying? And stop coming for me, bro. And stop letting your dude you his handler. Stop. Why you letting him speak up on me, Cash? You know what I'm saying? On angles. But let me see if I can think of anything else. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you, Carter Face, because you pissed me off. But oh yeah, speaking of your the nigga you handle. Okay. All right. No. I'm gonna wait for the boy you handle. I'm gonna wait for that. But I wonder if the reason why you and your lovely wife, no shade to her, nothing negative to her, I ain't gonna never say nothing bad about her. Why y'all divorced is did she find out something that the world ain't found out yet, bro? Why you so interested in gay secrets? Why you the first one to know everybody gay secrets? Why you in business with Ray J? Why he running the agency? why you when Saucy Santana got at academics the way he did, you was able to pick up your phone and call somebody that's of the community, LGBT, and be like, hey, catch this fade for me, because I don't got them type of resources. I don't. But I got a clip from a legend out the death row camp. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Boy, he on the Art of Dialogue. Shout out them. He speak on this dude's suspect behavior and his weird interests. You know what I'm saying? People be interested in football because they're a fan of the sport. People be in the streets probably because they gang bang. But why would you be interested in gay shit in particular? I don't know. But I'm about to run this clip. Run a clip.
I was looking at a WACK100 interview, and he said that him and Suge Knight walked in on you and a guy named Young Buck in a 6'9" position, giving each other fellatio. And when he made these comments, he wasn't trying to, expose you or diss you. He was just being honest about what he saw. But, I mean, how you feel about him making them comments?
Who said that? WACK100?
Yeah, WACK100. Yeah.
I've never, when WACK100 said that in an interview, I was surprised. Because if I met him, I don't even remember meeting him like that. And then around the time that I was really around Suge, like, that nigga wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? So there were some things that he had said to
back then.
My son, mom, because he was friends with her, grew up in the same neighborhood. But for Wack to go fix his mouth saying he caught me in some type of position, ain't no proof of him catching me in no position. He the only person that we've seen lay on his stomach with his ass out.
Pause.
Right?
Okay.
Damn. Cook you know.
Why would you run that and tell that man, baby mama, some ish like that? That's some hater shit, bro. No, but that fit your. Oh man, okay. And he said, you're the only one ever been caught in a compromising position. Not nobody else you didn't put all these allegations out about, including Nipsey. That video still ain't came out. Okay. Everybody you threw gay allegations on, no receipts of it. Just you talking. I guess like your insiders, your gay friends, when y'all be hanging out. I don't know. There's nothing except Danny Boy admitting that he's gay. Before him coming out, there's no except for the people that probably immediately is like, oh, you're kind of funny. But there's no pictures of this. But it's a picture of you scuba diving on your stomach.
Scuba dive.
All right, keep going.
You seen that?
No, I didn't see it. No, I never seen that.
Yeah. When WACK100 was on his stomach with his ass out. Like, he got to explain shit like that. I've never been caught. My ass ain't never been out. Ain't never been on no film. I'm very private about whatever I do or whoever I do. Whatever the I do, I'm private. And if Suge, like when I told Suge that shit, when I said that to him, if Suge said, if I'd have seen you do shit like that, I'd have joked about that shit. Now, and I got audio of it, of what Suge said about it. So, like for him, like to blow up, I guess that was the first part of his blowing up with doing.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bare
stories. But WACK100 talk about everybody. I used to think it was something personal because he said something, he told my baby mama that I was a weirdo, don't marry me.
Pause.
I ignore him.
Hey, Danny Boy, don't feel bad. He said you was a weirdo, don't marry you. Because when you were like a funny looking dude, like you a crater face, like you feel me, you got to do a little extra to get ahead. We talking about a dude that's $1 million dude. Let him tell it. I don't know his net worth or whatever. He's $1 million dude, but he loses his beautiful wife and go find a hood rat off a broad from Mississippi or Alabama, some broad off clubhouse. He met a broad off clubhouse and wifed her. Bought her some ass, put her up in Vegas, and what's that shit called? I forget that shit called in Vegas. Not Henderson, not the whatever. It don't even matter. But you housing abroad, you feel me? Bro, and you got your wife off the strength, you know what I'm saying? Or your baby mama or whatever I went, and people they hate on that, you know what I'm saying? He looking like, how this nigga gay as a motherfucker, and he got this broad, and I don't like that. And he hate it. If you gotta hate on somebody gay, you're a real hater. All right, keep going.
Another gangster that do podcasts and interviews. Now, I don't want to say that gangsters can't do interviews, but the shit he kind of do. I don't know no gangster that do that shit. I'm telling you, I don't know no niggas that say they've been in the streets and been in jail that do as much talking as him, especially about guys, what guys. He got all of the information on what guys sleep with guys. How do you know this?
Sleep with guys is
How
crazy.
You know who sleep with
He
everybody?
know all the information about guys sleeping with guys, bro.
Because you got somebody you sleeping with.
Build on that real quick, y'all. Hey, y'all, go ahead and build on that real quick.
So this is the thing. So for everybody listening, you got a man so super invested, so strategically acquiring these videotapes of men sleeping with men. How the hell does he get the evidence or the videotapes of this? Who is sending?
Well, you know, they got the dog whisperer. They got the dog whisperer. I guess he's the gut whisperer.
He's the magnet to all of the homosexual allegations for men. So I don't know why he went. And if it's been said by him out of his own mouth, I'll sit there and watch the tapes. I've seen all of them. You want to sit there and watch?
He said he watched the Nipsey tape 100 times.
That lets you know right there, he ain't doing nothing but pleasing himself off of these tapes.
Yeah, that's a nasty thought.
Enjoying himself. But the fact that he's acquired all the tapes and he has all the evidence and he knows who's doing who and what man sleeping with, that should be bothering to any woman he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't question nothing of his sexuality because he's acquiring all these tapes and sitting there watching it over 100 times. If I had a thick piece of beautiful in my face right now with nice voluptuous breasts, huh?
No, I was talking on Clubhouse. My bad.
I'm saying nice voluptuous breasts, maybe a few piercings in them, thickness, deliciousness. I sure as hell won't be looking at no man tapes. That's for sure. I'll be face be in some lap or head in some cat. You understand me? That's where it's at.
Hey, I heard the hell out of that. Let's get to this real quick so we can finish it.
You know that much, man. You don't know nothing about me, Nick. You ain't never seen me and Young Buck in the same room together.
Pause.
Like,
all right, just to let y'all know, he's not talking about Cashville Young Buck. I guess it was a young buck back in them days, around the Death Row days that hung around. I don't know if he's an artist or just part of the entourage. His name was Young Buck. I don't got too much intel on that man, but I'm just trying to let everybody know it's not the Young Buck from Cashville that used to be from G Unit. All right, keep going.
Like, that's like, I be mad about that because certain like, come on, bro.
Hey, Ralph, we got 100 EBT in the building. You trying to get a virtual DP by your zesty ass, rat ass boss over there? What brings you to these parts of town? Nigga, you got a pistol? Hey, check that nigga for tattoos. That nigga's up in Good Burger, man. What's up, Ralphie?
One of them dudes, huh? They probably want to jump ship.
Your boss is gonna pimp slap you around for being
they
over here
jump ship.
with the real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Damu Kiwe, Conversations. So what brings you to this part? You just checking out the content or you want that smoke? What's up?
I don't got a boss, man. I don't got a boss. My only boss is God himself, and that's it.
So you don't. So I
hopped on.
Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate you coming through, but just for the record, so you saying that you do not work for CS2 Back, aka WACK100?
Nah, I don't work for anybody.
All right.
I do go into his rooms a lot.
Oh, you be over there nut hugging. I figured as much. Now you can watch this and subscribe from the Suwoop tube. Let's get back to the content.
Your little podcast cute, your little Little apps and shit, all that shit, they be on there praising you and shit. Another nigga, a liar. Don't lie on me, don't play with me. I'm not like the rest of these artists. You can't bully me. I'm not scared of you and none of that shit. I go where I want to go. Now, if you want to have beef over me replying back to him, that's on him. Won't be able to come to Chicago no more.
Pause. This is history in the making. We have an openly gay man, Danny Boy, banning a supposed gangster from Chicago. That's diabolical. Hold on. We got Danny Boy. I ain't mad at you. We got Danny Boy, an openly gay man, banning a supposed gangster. All right, keep going.
Take that shit off your map. A couple other places will be a surprise for you. Leave me the f alone is all I'm asking. In a real nice way. In a prayerful way. Lord, please have these people leave me the f alone. Clown ass nigga, you got a lot of other people to talk about. Nigga ain't never seen me in no position, sexual position with a bitch, a nigga, nobody. That nigga never seen me walk a dog. He's an ignorant ass nigga. Look like he would be one of these niggas as old as he is, trying to tell some of these young niggas the right shit to do. He in everybody's business. Krishan and her nigga business. Grown ass nigga. And then threaten wolf. And then he get on some interview and then he got into it with Saucy Santana. And he gonna send one of his gay goons. And gangsta ass nigga say that.
Pause. And when I say pause, I mean pause like Cameron and Mace, because boy, he had a gay dude on call, like, hey, whatever his name is, Saucy Santana talking shit, because Saucy Santana, he's a sized up homosexual. He a blender you, Wack. He a blender you. And now you can't go to Florida. I think that's where Saucy from, because Saucy might put hands on you. Yeah. All right, keep going.
I'm gay. I'm not sending no gay goon. With me, I'm sending some real niggas. Ain't never one of them gay. Try it. So that's soft. I don't give a fuck about that.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, bro. Shout out Danny Boy, man. Shout out Danny Boy, bro. Serving him, man. Like I said, this is the first time in history we have a supposed gangster getting banned. Okay, kind of Chirac, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if Danny Boy and Wack took a fade, I got my money on Danny Boy, and I'm gonna tell you why. For one, you only confident fighting Hispanics or Caucasians. We talked about that in straight politicking, not the last episode, but the episode before.
The eyeglasses industry doesn't want you to know about this. There is a new pair of self-adjustable glasses out there that lets you achieve a...
So everybody go check it out.
We got a couple more minutes and then we finna get to cooking.
You move around 50 deep. You talk this team shit. Yeah, you move around 1,000 quadrillion deep now, right?
Say Larisi.
I mean, I understand why, because every time you came outside at one point, you was getting people was putting their hands on you.
Woo.
Okay. Shout out J-Rock, Nipsey bodyguard. Put you on your ass. Whether he knocks you out, so what? You
No. We'll come back to you, Munchie. We're gonna stop sharing this real quick. And I'm gonna see if I can find this real quick, because he definitely, I mean, we gotta believe what came out of Wack mouth. J-Rock just knocked me out in the dressing room, blood. So let's see if we can find this real quick, because we ain't gonna leave no doubt about, we gonna get to the facts, right? Wack 100, J-Rock. Let's see. I think it has the actual audio. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, you with us? Yeah. Y'all ain't even with us. Let me just go to Active Chucks. I think it's on there. It might be on Smoked Out. I know he definitely got it. Shout out Smoked Out TV. Boom. WACK100 J-Rock. Oh man, that's his zesty ass son. And we got J-Rock talking about it when he came on Clubhouse. We ain't gonna do all that. I just want the part where he said he knocked me out in the dressing room, blood. Somebody, if anybody got that, send that to me real quick, man. And we'll get back to that because we definitely want to clear that up. Because that's the aftermath of the fight. Damn, his zesty ass son. Oh, mermaid. Let me see. Bear with us. Maybe he scrubbed it because Wack is good for scrubbing the internet. Everything he don't want on there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me just put it in like this. Wack knocked out by Nipsey bodyguard. Welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversation. Yael, let us get a reset or something, brother. I need you right now. Let me see. Let me see. Damn, I don't see it. That's crazy. Knocked out by. Oh, here it go. I think I got it. Boom. Oh, this is it. Oh, I love this video. This is one of my favorite videos. You know what I'm saying? I think this is it. Hold on.
Drop me or did any of that to me. Whoever that nigga is, all I seen a nigga swing and run. A nigga 300 pounds, swing, couldn't do nothing, and run. That's a bitch ass nigga.
He just knocked me out in the dressing room, my nigga.
We gotta get out. So nigga, all whatever y'all talking about, nigga,
This
stop
is the
calling me
liar
and
that
texting
they
me this
looked up
weird
to
shit.
on 100
Believe what you see.
100
Wack knocking it out, you seen that. When you see that, then believe.
We gonna get into these.
Hey yo,
real
check this out. You
blow
motherfuckers stop texting me and DMing me talking about am I good. I don't know what the.
So anytime I'm coming,
I want y'all to see the.
Hey yo, check this out. You motherfuckers stop texting me and DMing me talking about am I good. I don't know what the fuck the internet talking about, but whatever whole ass nigga gotta lie and say he knocked me out or dropped me or did any of that to me, whoever that nigga is, all I seen a nigga swing and run. A nigga 300 pounds, swing, couldn't do nothing, and run. That's a bitch ass nigga. We gotta get out.
He just knocked me out in the dressing room, my nigga. Let's go ahead and cut that off. When Wack knocking it out, so this is his reverse psychology, right? I wanted to see what Zesty Trapper's reverse psychology was gonna be. I was gonna flame his zesty ass up. We been knew he had sugar in his tank. You know what I'm saying? But look, and we been knew that when he went to No Jumper to interview with Brick Baby, he was over there on his knees trying to reach for the Golden Knee Pad Award. You know what I'm saying? Over there with CS2 back. See, it's a lot of things that come to me or whatever. I don't even be giving a fuck, especially when a nigga ain't nobody to give a fuck about. But right there, Wack tried to spin it. If you ain't seen it, it's not real. You seen my fight with Stitches. You seen my fake fight with the two white guys. He's lying. He swung. He missed. But then you just see it with the closed caption on. J-Rock just knocked me out in the dressing room. Now, I don't know what kind of shit y'all got going on the underworld, but in regular society and at these type of shows, those dressing rooms, cameras are not allowed, right? You got to have permission to have a camera allowed. On top of that, if you was socked out and caught slipping in the dressing room, why would somebody have a camera in there filming where people changing clothes? Might got stripper bras that's or females getting dressed that's finna be popping it while you performing. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So, Munchie, I love you, but you got to call it how you see it. He definitely got knocked out by J-Rock. J-Rock substantiated it on Clubhouse, and CS2 back substantiated himself, and his buster ass ain't got no get back. That's a mark. Yee, nigga. Let's get back to the content. Let me share this with y'all. Oh, yeah, we gonna get into it. We cooking tonight. We cooking tonight. Hit that like button, share. Y'all in here with Damu Kiwe Conversations.
You got up looking around. He was gone. Not that he ran. You probably stayed down too long. You was woozy. Woozy, bro. Okay. You go to game show. The 60s there. Tiny draws slap you all in the back of your head and they press you in the hallway going up some stairs and you have to run and jump off stage, go out the back door and make your grand exit and all this little weird shit, bro.
Like, y'all think Munchie be lying? Do we need to run the content and show y'all when TD confronted him? Shout out to the official Tiny Draw. Go check out that TD X and critically acclaimed programming right now. Do we need to show y'all? I'm quite sure most of y'all are familiar how he gets slapped around, host slapped around like a bitch at his own event in front of Kanye West. I mean, do we need to reiterate this? Oh, y'all take my word for it. This is Damu Kiwe Conversation. Y'all pretty much know how much of a hoe this nigga is. No get back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. Come on, bro. Every time you go outside, somebody put their hands on you. I mean, come on, bro. I'm a blood, so I'm an insider. I know the Cedars probably gonna be mad at me about this, but so what? The day Draco passed, Game was on stage and the Cedar Blocks pounced on you. They put their hands on you, bro. Every time you come outside, somebody put their hands on you. So now you run around 50 deep. Everywhere you go to a small ass podcast, you have to come 50 deep to go holler at Blue Devil. You had to go 50. Man, you was a joke, man. You was a joke on everything. That ain't pyro. Like you told Snoopy Badass, that ain't pyro. Because that ain't how we get down. I don't care. And you move like a rapper. Rappers pay people to hang with them. You paying all these game bangers to hang around you and be around you, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Man, he quit.
And then once you get at me a certain way, they no coming back from me. You done said some things about me, brother. I mean, I would never sit across from you or deal with you, bro. But shit, I know somebody else that called you out your name and disrespected you and shit.
I did.
Shit.
All the
y'all
time.
Like Batman and Robin. What Slow Cannon say? The Buster Avengers. Y'all like the Ye Avengers.
So that's
you from LA County. You know what the
he said that nigga's a Ye. He's a buster. Shout out StreetTV. Shout out Richard Hart Podcast. Shout out Munchie B. Hit that like button. We finna cut. We finna cook. Tard Mystic say Wack's an agent of chaos that pushes harmful ideas on young minds, nowhere near as harmless as some make it out. Hey, bro, Tard, that's a hell of a statement, a hell of a comment. I'm glad I was able to see that, man. So if Rock swung and ran, where was your goons at? They couldn't catch a 300-pound man, or was they busy waking your ass up? Fuck his crew. He always straight busted. Nigga get to talking about fading him. Well, my crew, yo, crew, nigga, when you gonna get down, nigga? What they saying, training day, you earn your own, we earn our own stripes around here, partner. I don't know what kind of industry shit you on, but that reality is not reality in the real world. And them niggas just using him because he's a payroll. Nigga, they not finna crash for that dumbass nigga. That's how he gonna end up getting chipped, bro. Somebody ain't gonna have some positive going like I got going on, a family, a job, a multiple businesses, somebody really gonna crash. Them essays ain't playing, they might crash. Jay Prince and them, they not playing, they might crash. Them 60s ain't playing, they might crash. Them Pacoima Paru Bloods is not playing, they might crash. So he real whack real fast. So why he didn't catch Jay, a 300-pound man? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this content, man. We finna get into it. Whether CS2 back was a rat. So I'm gonna take y'all back to video 2. Run this up. We cooking tonight. Stay active in the chat while we playing this, and we on. Let's go.
Yo, it's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV, man.
Previously in part 1, we found out from Robert Ross, also known as Stutterbox, a Main Street Mafia Crip and WACK100's neighbor. That WACK100 or CS2 back got his house raided for getting caught on a wiretap on a conspiracy to commit murder.
What is it exactly you want to clear out? And I air it out, clear it out, however got to go.
On the video, when you said something about conspiracy to murder, what actually did you hear on audio of WACK100 that the feds had, but haven't charged him for conspiring to murder?
His house got raided because he was on the wiretap with Dog. You know, he allegedly gave Dog my address, homie. If I get killed, whoever gave him my address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they just get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
Let's play Stutterbox talking to Wack. This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro?
Wack, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
I tried to
and he
call
wouldn't take your call. I sent it to you. He said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call. Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork. That's what you said was going off of what
that whole Main Street shit, that was your play. I had nothing to do with it. I was a victim.
Because they said when Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you play. That's what they say, what?
No.
As you can see by now in this first part, Stutterbox clearly implicates WACK100 into this case, not only in it.
Hey, real quick, to answer your question, Blast King said, Deuce, what's going on with the West to allow 600 and Wack to still be relevant? Bro, Wack and 600 is not relevant in the West. Wack and 600 is relevant in the metaverse. It's a difference. The niggas I know on the street, like the Cedar Block niggas that put hands on CS2 back at Once Upon a Time in Los Angeles, the day that Drakeo got killed, it was overshadowed the fact that they put hands on him. I hollered at the homie from Cedar. The dudes that did it, they not internet niggas. They think this is like telling. Nigga, they didn't do that for no clout. They didn't do that to put on it. TD didn't do that for no clout. He didn't have a camera out filming Kanye West running and what you call him. Nigga, he smacked that nigga and fired on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But let's go. Let's get back to this real quick. But yeah, they relevant in the metaverse, and that's a majority of niggas that's out of state. Majority of niggas on this stage is from out of state. The 100 EBT stage.
In an interview with Deuce M's and Stats 280, but also right to Wack's face on the recorded phone call. In part 2 of this video, let's take a look at the actual paperwork from the case, which exposes WACK100 as a confidential source in the Main Street Mafia Crips case.
We're gonna get into the paperwork. The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're gonna understand that that was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So that WACK also says CS2 back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. But once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that back was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So Tiny Draws told that nigga, you on paperwork, nigga. Yo, what's up, back? What's up, back? And didn't nobody understand why he was calling him back.
You lying. Are you dumb or something?
How young back?
Go ask your uncle if he didn't see my daughter.
How young Back? Let's talk about a little Back.
Who's Back? I don't know.
You know who Back is.
I don't know.
You know exactly who Back is, nigga.
I don't know who that nigga is.
You know exactly who Back is. Stop playing these games, nigga.
Who that nigga is.
You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutterbox. You know about Dale Dog Back.
Now, at the time, after CS2 Back gets smacked at his own show and fired on and chased up out his own show where he made that quick getaway, I didn't know TD. I heard his name, active gang members in LA tend to hear about niggas who name ring and that get active. You know what I'm saying? So when he came on Clubhouse, ambushed CS2 Back, talking about how he slapped him and how Kanye West was there, then he came out and said, you know, what's up, young Back? You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutterbox. You know about Dale Dog. Marky Mark is Mark Stevens. Dale Dog, rest in peace, is from Main Street Mafia Crip. Let's get to this, what you call it. I didn't know none of that. He didn't show no paperwork. Then what do you know?
Stop playing these games, nigga. Stop playing these weird ass games, nigga. Yeah, stop playing these games, nigga.
Hold on, what Stutterbox got to do with something?
Yeah,
Hey, what Stutterbox?
Man, put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro. That's gonna be another story we gonna talk about later.
Hey, what Stutterbox got to do with something?
I'm talking about that paperwork, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You saying I'm on paperwork?
Bro, am I lying? Put that on Pyro, you not.
Wax on paperwork?
Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on 6-0 Wax on paperwork.
Crip, nigga, you on paperwork. Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on.
Man, put that on Pyro that you're not on that case.
Produce it.
Put that on Pyro that you're not on that case.
You know I'm the one got told on,
Put that on Pyro, we didn't make statement.
So Tiny Draw said that the nigga name was Back and that he was on paperwork. Well, the paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And it's from Dale Dog from Main Street Mafia case, rest in peace. So we goes to the first page and it has the session 18202. This is the wiretap, date and time 8/5/2008 through 9/22/38 to 9/29/39. Duration so 7 minutes, 1 second. This is the Fed's breakdown. Dale tells Stevens that your boy Box, referring to Stutterbox, we can all agree to that, right? Went south. Back wants Dale's phone number. Back needs to talk to Dale. It's important. Back Wack, right? But it also says CS2 Back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. Number 2.
At some point, you get a phone call from WACK100, Cass Jones. What did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Dale Dog, rest in peace. I got the whole transcript, of the whole wiretap. Lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery.
But when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap? Do you see your conversation with Cass Jones in them transcripts?
Paperwork, they put him as Back. B-A-C-K. I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is, I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Back because he a blood.
Was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
So you get into it. Dale talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dale. Wack wanted to talk to Dale Dog. Mafia talk and someone talking too much. Box with a question mark. Sound like Back, which is Wack, has info on Stutterbox and talking about phone lines being compromised. So Wack is wanting to talk to Dale Dog, so he goes through the Mafia's talk, who we gonna use as Mafia talk for this, not to involve nobody else, right? He tell Mafia talk, look, I need to talk to Dale Dog. That nigga Stutterbox went bad. Well, Wack knows Stutterbox because that's his neighbor. In fact, that's how Wack even know Dale Dog. So the only way you would know that the wires is tapped, and the only way that you would know that Stutterbox had went bad, nigga, is if you done went and talked to them people. Wack admitted that he did go talk to them people on the 64th floor.
Raided my motherfucking crib, didn't find nothing. Cut my wife up, searching, going through everything. They ain't found nothing. When I went down
to the federal building with my attorney to get my shit they took out of my office. Every bitch was on that floor with FBI flak jackets on. That's the first thing I saw. I'm like, damn.
It goes into saying, Box punked the gang. 2 messages on Mark's phone. Mark is involved on the gang business and operations. Duke. Back is calling on another line to Mark. It says, hit me about 3 times. He want me to give you a number, so I'm calling to clear with you. First, before. So Del Dog was like, I'm cool on that, brother. Right? Nigga, he don't even want Wack to know his number. So the nigga, Mafia, he come back and say, oh, okay, you don't want? All right, so you don't want to do no hollering, all right. He said, what's up with you though, man? Del Dog changed the subject. So the dude, Mafia style, say, we'll talk, man, you know, I just need to know, man, when I talk to Back, which is WACK100, I'm just gonna tell that nigga, man, oh man, well, you know, homie, you been on the phone with dude, and you know, like basically you been on the phone with Stutterbox, and you know, like, you know what? I'm saying you right, man. No telling what lies he told a nigga on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So they already own Stutterbox and WACK100. And then also this Del Dog. And then when you call the dude, you make the dude talk about certain stuff on the horn, you know? You know that's what they got going on.
So Del Dog told Mark Stevens, and when you talk to the dude, make sure he say certain stuff on the phone. You know that's what they got going on. Not Stutterbox. Stutterbox and Wack, CS2 Back. You know they're trying to line me up on the phone. He's calling the play out from a defender. This nigga playing inside linebacker, nigga. Nigga, he's the quarterback for the defense. He's telling Mark Stevens what the play is. Nigga, you know that's what they got going on, trying to get niggas talking on the phone. But we cooking tonight, man. I got one more video, and then we
He talking about Stutterbox and WACK100 got that going on. I ain't got no time for this dude. So then Mafia style say, I mean, you know that's good information. See, now I know how to, like I said, I ain't helping the Wack boy in a minute. The Wack boy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? He called me out of the blue yesterday. Not yesterday, last.
So the Wack boy called out of the blue, but we heard earlier that the person who was calling Mark Stevens was confidential source 2 Back. And he called out of the blue. Let's go.
Last night left me 2 messages. And this morning. And I just need to know how to play it cool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably said, man, nigga going to jail, you know? Laugh. The nigga got to laugh. So that's the first page. Hold on, we ain't finished. We got some more shit that's gonna talk about that. Or confidential source number 2, aka WACK100. Go to the next page with other.
Great question, and I got a quick answer for you. Jot G said, how is everything that was found in the house was his wife's stuff, guns and all, right? Why would he have to get it if his whole argument he a felon and can't be around guns? No, he ignores the fact that he's a felon and can't be around guns, and you know most people don't know that. Even if his wife took the gun case and said, these is my guns, she would get aided and abetting the constructive possession of a firearm into a felon, right? Hands down, it's California law. Well, Wack's position was that when they raided it, he didn't live at that address. His driver license says Oklahoma. But this is the craziest part. If your argument to the feds when they raided and telling them y'all wrong for raiding my house, raiding my wife's house, I don't even live there no more, then why are you going to the police house to pick up to the federal FBI headquarters to pick up any items out of a house that you don't live in, nigga? You make it make sense. Let's finish this real quick so we can get into this next video. It is really funny.
The leaders of the large gang organization CS2 is able to provide limited information regarding violent assaults committed by the mainstream mafia Crip, including shootings, burglaries, and murders. Confidential source 2 is unwilling to testify in court against members of Main Street Mafia Crip because confidential source 2 is fearful of retaliation against confidential source 2 and or confidential source 2's family. Tiny Draws called that nigga back because he already has seen this, bro. That nigga wasn't capping and he knew he could stand on that. WACK100 is confidential source number 2.
They put him as back. B-A-C-K. I kept asking the lawyer, like, I ain't talked to no back. And they said, nah, that's whack. But they put him as back because he a blood.
Say that he provided reliable information previously. The nigga say confidential source number 2 has provided reliable historical information concerning the Main Street Mafia organization. However, confidential source 2 is only aware of certain aspects regarding the organization's criminal activity and narcotic distribution network. So he only know a little bit about how they move and work. Confidential source 2 has no knowledge or information regarding the methods in which narcotics are being transported to the Los Angeles area and distributed to Main Street Mafia Crip gang members. Additionally, confidential source 2 is unable to provide information regarding the narcotic customers, flows of narcotic proceeds, and methods that they are using to laundering their narcotic proceeds. Confidential source 2 is only able to identify a limited number of Main Street Mafia Crip gang members. Confidential source 2 is unable to provide specific information regarding the organization's extortion activities, methods of monetary collections and distribution of proceeds, because he ain't from Main Street. He only was dealing with the nigga Stutterbot. This nigga WACK100 been on paperwork. Confidential source number 2, aka Back, aka WACK100. He was the one calling the Main Street trying to get in contact with Downlow.
Which we prove, which Greg Caden admits that it was WACK100 on that call, and that person is right there. Dale talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dale. Mafia talk. Let's go.
Saying that Stutterbox told him. When Wack asked for the number, he refused. He told the homie, nah, nigga, this nigga been on the...
Okay, so we finished that one. Salute, share the room, share the live, hit that like button. I'm finna get this other one. He definitely involved in that case, but people still give those clowns attention. Spirit Wonder. I want to know how many MFs he done got jammed all these years. I don't even want to know. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely going to get it on this lawsuit. I'm going to take y'all to this 11-minute video, and then we up out of here. Shout out my boy, Scandalous Los Angeles TV.
For all the out there. What's up? Y'all want to be famous? Here you go.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. We got the content again, y'all. CS2 Back, aka Porky, the pit poodle Pyru, has stepped in a pile of his own shit again. He's got some real explaining to do this time. Somebody call Big Chuck from Death of the Clout Chasers and let him know that the guy who trademarked his company has been rainbow ratting since 2005. You guys are about to hear a recorded phone call with Deuce M's and a courthouse clerk from the same Texas courthouse that Porky was in, after he was caught crossing state lines with a trunk full of guns. Listen to what she has to say about this case. After this, I want to hear the excuses that all the rainbow rats come up with.
First, this is Debbie.
Greetings. I'm doing research for a documentary. I'm with TV Network out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I was looking for public records on the case, and I'm having a hard time getting the records on this case. Is there any way you could assist me?
Well, what kind of case is it? And I'll tell you.
It was a gun case, 2005, for Cash McElroy Jones.
Okay. Do you have a cause number or anything?
A cost number. Hold on. I do have some kind of case number. And it was so weird it just disappeared. Number 427. Is that an 8 or a 3? 3. 4273.
Nope, that's not it. Okay, let me try again. 42. Oh wait.
No, 78. 73. I'm sorry.
4. Tell me it all again.
4273.
Okay.
Oh no, it comes
up to a dicky.
Okay, no, I'm looking at another document. It says number 4278.
Okay, let's try that.
Sherry Jones was the district clerk.
Yes, she still is.
Oh wow, she's still around.
Yeah, she's been here a long time. Okay, now what are you needing?
I'm trying to find out. The case said it was a motion to dismiss, and then for illegal search and seizure, I can't find the results from that, but I know it got denied because the case continued, right? And then it was dismissed in the interest of justice. I don't know what the heck that meant. But yeah. I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay. Yes, that's what it says. Now this is just on the indictment. It's just the indictment. This is not on the seizure case. Was there a seizure case?
No. It was an indictment for guns. Can I get that? Exactly what was found in that?
Yeah, let's see here. Unlawful possession of a firearm by a felony is the charge, but it was dismissed.
Okay, and when it was dismissed, does it say how many firearms it was?
Let me just see. Let's look at the.
Because the documentary I'm doing is about gun traffickers that seem to not be held accountable by the court of law. So
let's see here. The indictment says Cash McElroy Jones did then and there, having been convicted of a felony of assault with a firearm on the 12th of May, 1994, in the cause number of the Supreme Court of Los Angeles County. In the case in the docket, it said California versus Cash. So, but this one is unlawful possession of a firearm. I guess he was convicted out of the state of California.
Yes, I found that one. I think he was a juvenile for that one. Then he gets caught in Wheeler, Texas, with guns. I don't know how many. I'm trying to see how many were charged in the indictment. And was this indictment a federal indictment or just a Texas state?
The state of Texas.
Okay.
And it doesn't say how many. It just says that unlawful possession of a firearm. So it doesn't tell me how many. Let me see. And I don't know if they did. That's back in 2006. I was trying to see if there was.
Okay, what? Okay.
Nope, there's nothing in here to tell me. Like the PCI, the whatever you call it, the pre-sentencing investigation. Sometimes they're filed. And I thought there might be one in here, but there's not, and it would tell me everything. But let's see. There's really nothing else in here that's of any.
Even in 2005, 2006, that was standard procedure for them to file a pre-sentence investigative report?
They had them, but sometimes they didn't give them to us.
Right.
But there's nothing really. All it is a bunch of just regular documents that's filed and some subpoenas. And then they got the motion in order to dismiss.
Which was denied.
No, he was dismissed.
Okay. And, oh, you're talking about in 2011 or 2010, right?
Yes, 2011. Yes.
All right. And is there any way that I could get emailed those documents?
Oh, yeah. What's your email?
Active Chucks. That's ACTIVE CHUCKSS and then @gmail.com.
Okay.
All right. What was your name again?
Debbie.
Debbie, thank you for your professionalism. I really appreciate it.
You're sure welcome. I'll get this to you.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now when we get to the interest of justice. Because I'm like, how did this just end? Right?
Well, like I said, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
I'm just going. Hey, yeah. I'm quite sure he didn't. So I'm gonna take your advice. Thank you.
Oh, well, do you need the indictment or just the motion?
The indictment, the motion to dismiss, and if you have the motion to dismiss for illegal search and seizure, because I think that one was denied and it was later dismissed in the interest of justice.
Okay, let me look through here. Hang on. All I'm seeing, but let me save this right quick. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, let me go back through here. Okay, I'm gonna send you that indictment and then both of the motion and order. But other than that, it's pretty much just basic paperwork. There's
Did they have the original investigative report, like from the police officers that detained them?
We don't ever get that. No.
Okay.
No, we don't. Now, I mean, the sheriff's office might have some of that.
I'm gonna have to contact them. Maybe that'll help fill in a little more holes, so I'm not swinging in the blind before my audience with this documentary. You know?
Oh, so what channel is that? Oh, wait. Let me see here. Brief in support of motion to suppress.
Okay.
Let me see. He did file a motion to suppress. Gathered by the defendant Jones previously filed a motion to suppress evidence gathered by the Texas Highway Patrol, the Wheeler County Sheriff's Office, and DPS for their actions prohibited by 4th, 5th, 6th, 14th Amendments. Let's see. He wanted any and all tangible evidence seized by the enforcement officers or others in connection with the detention and arrest of Mr. Jones in this case or in connection with the investigation. This really does. Okay, let's see. I'll just send this to you.
Okay.
I'll break it down for you
and
right
you can
now, bro.
decide if that's something you need or not. How about that?
All right. And you said the local police that initially arrested him were sheriffs?
Well, it said DPS. It says Texas DPS, Wheeler County, and DPS Special Crimes.
DPS,
so I don't know if they were.
Wheeler County.
The risk.
And what was the other one?
The DPS Special Crimes.
DPS Special Crimes. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but.
Right. from a state which allows and permits us to bear arms under the Constitution, as long as it's out in the open and not concealed. For a gun case to be special crimes, this got to be bigger than I thought.
This says here that the vehicle he rented it. A vehicle from California. He returned it to the same location. It says Mr. Jones stated he and the passenger were traveling from California to Tulsa to bring back his mother in California for his brother's funeral. His brother had been murdered the morning of April 15, 2005 in Tulsa, and his body was going to be sent to California.
Oh, wow. So
I'm sending you that.
Yeah, so he did. Okay, yeah, please send that. And thank you for your professionalism again. If I'm ever in good old Texas, I might have to, after this documentary come out, I might have to buy you around at the bar.
Well, there is no bar here, but you can still stop in and see us.
It's that small of a city?
Oh my, we don't even have. We got a 4-way stop, and that's about it.
Oh, wow.
We're little.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good for privacy. That's good for people who have old-fashioned values, want to raise their children. Yeah. Yes. So, all right. Well, thank you again.
Well, you're sure welcome, and I hope this helps you. And if you need anything else, holler back, okay?
I will do.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that was Debbie. So,
well, you know, Debbie was a real one.
Yeah, Debbie was a real one. Another round of applause for Debbie. Then 600 spend years in Tulsa. Hashtag the Rizzler in the chat. Okay, so let me no, we don't do no debriefing over here. We ETD hashtag expose the debriefer. But we're gonna break it down for you a little bit so that you can have a understanding of what's going on. So let me share my email because that was Debbie McLaughlin. And if you see, I typed in her name at co.willer.tx.us, and then you see, can you see this, Yael?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, boom. You have this one. This is what she sent me. So this is state's brief, and so the state opposed defendant's motion to suppress. Wack was arguing illegal search and seizure. He lost that argument. Order on defendant's motion to depress. It is therefore ordered that defendant's motion to suppress evidence is denied. So this was signed June 28, 2010. His motion to suppress for illegal search and seizure was denied. He's claiming that he got out on illegal search and seizure. This was the brief in support of defendant's motion to suppress. That's still what got denied. Unlawful possession. This was the indictment. And also him being a felon. He got caught, the BB Bandit, in May 1994. He shot somebody with a BB gun. And then this was the statement. March 2011, March 8th, the state's motion to dismiss having been presented to me on the 8th day of March. He convinced the state prosecution to motion the court to dismiss the case, and the same having been considered, it is therefore ordered the judge to decree that the said above entitled and numbered cause be and the same is hereby dismissed. And then we're going to get to why it was dismissed. Now comes the state of Texas buying through her attorney and respectfully request that the court to dismiss the above entitled and numbered cause charging the defendant with UNL possession, unlawful possession of firearm by a felon for the reason other in the interest of justice. Wherefore, so it was dismissed in the interest of justice. WACK100 said it was dismissed. Mind you, this is almost, I think his brother was unalived in 2005 or 2006. This case wasn't adjudicated until March 2011. So you're talking about almost 5 years this gun case is going on the street. And then it's dismissed in the interest of justice. By that time, he had already lined up enough people and cooperated enough. WACK100, aka CS2 back. That's what's going on. Yael, anything you want to talk about Zesty Trapper or Zesty Brokeback Mountain or whatever? Or CS2 back?
I'm gonna say this, bro. Whatever you do in the dark, whatever you trying to hide, is gonna be discovered. You can only get away with it for so long, man. Like being on these apps like Grindr, trying to find your member and all that, and then suppressing evidence, suppressing paperwork. All of these things are skeletons in people's closet that they are what you would call embarrassed of. And that just goes to show you from a spiritual perspective, if something ain't right within, you're gonna try to hide it, bro. You get what I'm saying? And it's like it's something wrong with that. And the fact that you're trying to make it a right, that's not right, bro. Whether you suppressing your sexuality or your paperwork, that shit's gonna come to light. And the fact that dudes want to hide it, it just goes to show that it's something about these individuals that ain't right, bro. Why hide something that's so good? We understand treasures get hid, but this is not a treasure. This is not a treasure. This is a situation to where you got brothers hiding who they truly are. They're embarrassed, and they don't want the truth to come out. And if that's the case, then it is what it is. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You gotta live in your quote unquote truth, dudes. As they would say, live in your truth. Evidently, they say
now
that's a lie.
fuck all that. Hey, CS2 back, you gotta answer up to this shit, bro. Debbie, let us know what's going on, my nigga. How did you get off? Why did it take 5 years for you to get off this case? And then when you get off the case, you say it was dismissed for legal search and seizure, but that motion was denied. It was dismissed in the interest of justice. Explain what the interest of justice means to the people.
Well, the interest of justice is I brought justice to where it was an injustice. So if it ain't injustice, I brought justice. I told, nigga.
I talked to dog. Yeah, what
right.
the CS2 back said that his thick BB gun had a switch on him. That was the gangster shit he done. And if Marcelli, he would have been trolled, probably even beat up, because I'm thinking he playing games. Bro, at 15, 16, I'm walking around with Mac 10s. And you talking about you walking around with a BB gun? Boy, if you don't stop playing. But shout out to Zesty, CS2 back. Shout out to the Zesty Trapper. Yael, tell him to take us out. We finna go ahead and end this. It's already 2 hours and 15 minutes in.
Man, listen. Again, y'all done sat in one of the dopest rooms on Clubhouse. Y'all done sat through this content. Y'all done sat through this extraordinary, this extravagant, this very elaborate. The Don himself, Deuce Sims, broke down each video strategically with the receipts. Nothing. No extra chili on the dog on this one. Everything is exactly what it is. Y'all sat through it, got through it, and guess what? You've been influenced. For everybody that's been on Clubhouse, I hope you were edified. Salute to the Miles that's always on their job. Salute to the Goo and the chat. Y'all already know that's where it's at. Everybody on Clubhouse, salute to y'all. And on our live, the YouTube live, that's always in the chat. The Blue Wrench Mob that's always on their job. Salute to you guys. And our valid supporters. The team, everybody who came in, who shared, like, comment, and told a friend, and come tap into the Damu Kiwe Conversations live, man, on YouTube. We appreciate you. Again, one of the dopest lives on YouTube and one of the dopest rooms on Clubhouse. And we keeping it alive, you guys. You've been tuned in with another edition with Deuce Sims the Don, Mr. Content himself, Yael, the Kiwe pop star, who will squabble your ass up. It's been another edition of Damu Kiwe.